his tail. Here comes DJ, the 5 DJ. Now Jason Ryan says, okay, I'm going to go to the top side of the track. You guys are messing around down here. Let's see what he does and makes it work up top. It was good in the heat races earlier on this evening. The top side of that track was definitely coming in. But right now, Vaughn, usually Hardy is the driver of that 427. Oh, and another caution here in the 2E of Evans goes around here coming out of turn number 4. The 2E of Evans goes around. That is Steve Evans. Jarrett Evans, his son in the 3J. He may have a problem down here. Let's see. He might need the hook. Looks like Tony Borgstadt maybe gave him the thumbs up here down on the front stretch. So Barnes, the 27 of Mike Ryan, or Jason Ryan, the 185 of Billings, Jimmy the Kid Workman, Cameron Kelly, James Mertz, Brian Cox, and David Doles, your top 10. And here comes the 7. Spencer Rife underway. Here we go. Brandon Hoover got a little bit sideways coming out of turn number 4. That opened the door for DJ Barnes to second spot. Here comes Jason Ryan on the low side now. Jason. But it is Vaughn, DJ Barnes, doing a little bit of catfishing down here on the low side of the track here so far, as another caution comes out in turn number 4 for the new driver, Snackenberg. Snackenberg in the 23. Okie Mertz in the 39. All right. So 3 laps in. Oh, problem on the 427. Not sure what happened there. It's not. Bring him back down. Turn number 4. Here we go. Vaughn brings him down that front stretch. Dives into the low side. Barnes right behind him. Ryan in the 27 now. Hoover. Jimmy the Kid Workman up towards the high side. The 185 of Billings down below him. But is your race leader here on lap number 4. It is Nathan Vaughn on that restart. May have missed a gear on that restart, but it looks like he got it underway this time. No problems at all. So Vaughn, DJ Barnes, your winner last week, 2-time feature winner. Jason Ryan, Hoover in the 27X. Good battle back here between Billings and Jimmy the Kid Workman in the 24. Definitely a low side and a high side here tonight. Definitely 2 lines. As I now see DJ Barnes slide up to the top out of turn number 4. Ryan, Jason Ryan, by the way, the Christie's Tasty Queen car out of Kansas City. So 6 laps in. This will be halfway this time for your race leader, Nathan Vaughn. Also watching the 7 is Spencer Rife now. He started pretty deep in the field. Spencer up to 8th. We'll take a look at where he started. But Spencer started 15th. So he's up 7 spots here. Meanwhile, Nathan Vaughn is just pulling away about a straightaway lead now in front of DJ Barnes and Ryan, and then Hoover, Workman, Cameron Kelly, the 180. Oh, there's the 38 pulling off on the back side of the track. So this will be lap number 9 in the books. Again, Spencer Rife up into that 8th spot, up 7. Jared Evans, the 3J, pulls down to the infield as well, as now as your leader gets into lap traffic now. Let's see how he handles this. Tanner goes to the high side, lets the leader go by him in the 427. So just 4 laps will be remaining. Here's lap number 11. Nathan Vaughn across. That's a lap car. Then second place, Ryan now gets by DJ Barnes. So Ryan up to second. And now the 4 of David Doles on the back stretch. He pulls off with a flat tire. So this will be lap Number 12, this time across, just 3 to go for your leader. Norman in the 5 car would be the next lap car right in front of Nathan Vaughn. Here comes Ryan in the 27 to the low side. DJ Barnes still in 3rd. White flag this next time across. There's your leader across the front stretch. Right in front of Norman in that 5 car, so he's going to have to watch out as it goes across this time. So as he comes out of turn number 4, white flag in the air for Nathan Vaughn. Gets by Norman. Look out here on the front stretch as they almost get together. There's Ryan, Jason Ryan, DJ Barnes. The 27 of Brandon Hoover, Cameron Kelly, your top 5. Spencer Rife all the way up into that 6th spot now. Spencer Kreider run as the checkered flag. Oh, and there's a car goes around in turn number 1. Just as the checkered flag was coming out, parts and pieces all over the place. Looks like the front end, entire front end of that car off. They will declare that as a win. So it is Nathan Vaughn in the 427, Jason Ryan, DJ Barnes, Brandon Hoover, Cameron Kelly, your top 5. Up and out of the car. Gets a good run here tonight. As merch, the whole front end came out there. We'll get a word in here with Nathan down on the front stretch. Heck of a run. Kevin Hardy, normally the driver of this car, but heck of a run here tonight. Man, you got up front, and you just sailed through this field to get into some lap traffic there, handled that just fine here. But good run here tonight for Nathan and the Kevin Hardy. Yeah, he's the man, I tell you what. Heck of a run. Good job here tonight.
Thank you very much. Car worked really well, as we could tell. Had no idea what kind of gap we had. So just drove hard for 15 laps. Big thanks to Jeff Hardy for letting me drive his car tonight. He puts a lot of effort into this thing, and it clearly works.
All right, great run here tonight. Your winner tonight, Nathan Vaughn. And it'll be Sebastian Wolfenbarger out of Blue Springs, the 75 outside of him. Terry Schultz in the 90 machine. Shadron Turner. 4 feature wins in a row for that young man out of St. Joe in the 17T. Jeremy Lyle out of Higginsville, the 05. It'll be Jacob Ebert out of Oak Grove in the 94. Cody Brill out of Harrisonville in the 96. Row 4, it'll be the 68 of Dean Willie out of Warrensburg, the 88 of Derek Nevels out of Quarter. Row 5, the 2 of Hagen Stevenson out of Harrisonville, the 4M of Stephen McCarr. It'll be Wesley Brown out of Harrisonville, and row number 6 in the 37 outside of him, Tyler Wood, Harrisonville. And then Don Mars out of Shawnee, Kansas in the 9, the 25 is Shannon Bardwell Jr. Hey, that just... All right, they go side by side, nose to tails. They come into turn number 4. Wolfenbarger brings them down. Here we go. Back to green flag racing here. Whoa, Nevels goes to the high side of the track in turn number 4. Wolfenbarger brings them down the back stretch. It's Schultz up to the high side of the track. Shadron Turner down on the inside. That doesn't surprise me. Also, the 05 of Lyle up there as well. Here comes 2 by 2 there. Shadron Turner on that low side. Wolfenbarger. Turn number 2, we have a car going around. It's Brown in the 37. So Brown in the 37 goes around in turn number 2 with Wolfenbarger, Schultz, Turner, Jeremy Lau, Ebert, and Cody Brill. Then it's Dean, Willie, Derek Neville's the 88, Stevenson, McCarr in the 4M. There's your top 10. At the tail end of the field. So one lap in. All right. Wolfenbarger brings him around turn number 4. Here we go. Schultz on that low side gets some good bite down there, but it's Turner up on the top. Here comes the 94 of Ebert now. Ebert up in the 4th, the 05. And now, 90 of Schultz goes back up to the top. So Schultz in the 90 car. The 17 Turner now gets a nose in front of him. Here comes Ebert. Lyle in the 05. 68 of Willie, the 96 of Brill now. Let's see what happens here. Definitely a couple lines. There's a low line and a high line here tonight. Shadron, Turner, and Schultz, a good battle for that second spot. Wolfenbarger still your race leader. It's still Schultz. Schultz does like the high side of the track. Shadron, Turner, the 94 of Ebert, the 05 of Lyle. There's your top 5. 5 laps in, so 15 to go now. Turner says, okay, nothing down here. I'm going to go up, follow Schultz up there on the top side, kind of diamonds it back down. Tries to get a good run up into turn number 2, but it's still Schultz in that second spot. Turner now, let's see if he climbs up. Turner slides all the way up to the top in 4. I see Brill in the 96 up there as well. It's still Wolfenbarger. Oh, turn number 4. There's problems with the 2 of Stevenson and 2 other cars back here as well. Hagen Stevenson is the one. The 2, the 3 of Bronson Wicker, and the 37 of Brown. 68 of Willie, Tyler Wood, Stephen McCarr, and Stevenson at the back of the field. Here we go. Green flag back in the air for Sebastian Wolfenbarger as Schultz slides way up high, loses that second spot to Turner, but here comes Schultz up top again. Schultz gets a good run up there on the top side. So Schultz, Shadron, Turner now scored in that second position just in front of the 90 of Schultz. Ebert, 05 of Lyle, Brill, 68 of Dean Willie, Tyler Wood. Here comes McCarr, also the 9 of Don Mars behind him. That's the 88 of Neville's, Chris Kane, the 31, Hagen Stevenson in the 2. So look at your top 3 now. Look out, 2 and 3 wide. Oh, Schultz almost goes over to the top. Schultz now right up by Wolfenbarger. Wolfenbarger, the 75. Let's see Wolfenbarger if he can hold off the 90 of Schultz and the 17 of Turner. Schultz on a good run here on the top side. Here comes Schultz. Side by side as he crosses that finish line again. So 11 laps in now. Swartwood pulling off on the backside in the 25 car. Oh, the 75 of Wolfenbarger down to the low side. Now it's Schultz, your new leader. Schultz, Turner, Wolfenbarger, the 94 of Ebert, the 05 of Lyles are your top 5. So Wolfenbarger slid back to that 3rd spot, coming out of 3 and 4. Wolfenbarger. Now Terry Schultz, your race leader. Let's see if Shadron Turner has anything for him. 13 laps, so 7 to go. Right now it's Schultz with about 7/10 of a second in the lead, and here comes Turner up to the top. See if he can gain on him. Now dives down low in 1 and 2. Still about 8/10 of a lead for Terry Schultz, the Blue Bomber out of Sedalia. Currently your points leader here as well. Terry Schultz, Ebert number 2 in points. He's back in 4th place right now, so Terry Schultz Heck of a run here tonight. Schultz with a feature win earlier this season as well. Schultz, Turner, Wolfenbarger, the 94 Beaver, the 05 of Lyle, the 96 of Brill, the 68 of Willie, Tyler Wood in the 7, and the 9 of Mars, the 31 of Kane, Stephen McCarr, the 4, Stevenson in the 2. There'll be 3 to go this time across on lap number 17 for Schultz. He likes that high side. He has found something up there. Meanwhile, Turner searching down low on the low side of the track as well. So Schultz and Turner, now here comes Turner now. He slides up to the high side in turn number 4. Let's see if he dives down low like he did the last couple times. Dives down low into 1 and 2. Schultz, meanwhile, stays on that top. Still about a 7/10 of a second lead. The white flag will come out this time across for Terry Schultz. The Blue Bomber, can he hold off the 17 of Shadron Turner? Again, Wolfenbarger in third. The 05 of Lyle, the 94 of Ebert, the 05 of Lyle. As they come down the back stretch, white checkered flag will be out this time. Here comes Turner down to the low side in turn number 4. It's Terry Schultz. Turner takes that second spot. Wolfenbarger, the 94 of Ebert, the 05 of Lyle. It's Brill. Tyler Wood, Dean Willie, Chris Kane, Don Mars, Stephen McCarr, and Hagen Stevenson. Equipment up and out of the car. Terry Schultz, your winner. Wow, Terry, you stuck to your guns on that high side of the track, and you just made it work up there. Finally getting by Wolfenbarger there late in the race, and of course Shadron Turner was just next to you just about the whole race.
Yeah, I talked to him before the race, and I said, I'm just going to go to the top and commit to it, and whatever happens, happens. I don't have any fun running the bottom, so we're just going to go up there and see what happens. So luckily it worked out. I think he got all sideways down here, let me get by, and I was able to get by him and got lucky.
All right, heck of a run tonight. Your winner, Terry Schultz. Definitely a top side and a low side tonight as Terry made it work. Chastity Younger in the 10 car outside of her. Jeff Bard out of Baser, Kansas in the 71. Row 2, Chase Fisher in the 22 with the 01 of Bobby Lane out of Kansas City. Okay, backside, Saturday Night Lights. Dirt in the air, it's your Power Eye Lightning Sprints. 22 of Chase Fisher on the inside of row 2. And again, the outside will be Bobby Lane in the 01. Looked like he finally got started there. Mark Billings will be in the 51. All right, fans, you know how to do it. It's Saturday Night Lights, dust and dirt in the air for your Power Eye Lightning Sprints. 15 laps. Mark Billings inside of row 2. The 00, David Hammonds out of Kingsville. Tom Sidnor out in the 65. The 19 of Peyton Moreland. Outside of him from Bethany, Jaron Falke out of Odessa in the 45. The 71 of Tony Lane. Don't see Tony out there. And then Kenny Bowers, the 49. It's Tyler Johnson in the 7. Trice Roden. Here we go. Nope. All righty, we're going to try it one more time. Try to get everybody back together again. Again, Power Eye Lightning Sprints. Watch for the 22. Chase Fisher, a 2-time feature winner here.
Disregard, we got it. It was a 71. He did not start this one.
All right, lights are out. Front row is set. Again, Younger on the inside. Jeff Bard, the The red 71 on the outside. Chase Fisher, watch for him. Bobby Lane outside of him. 15-lap feature event. Here we go. Younger slides up in turn 2. Meanwhile, it is Jeff Bard, your race leader. Here comes Fisher, the 01 of Bobby Lane now. Lane up into that second spot, gets by Fisher in the 22. So Lane, Fisher, Younger behind them. Meanwhile, Bard says, okay, I'm going to pull away from you. Peyton Moreland in the 19. He moves up into the top 5 now. Oh, gets loose in turn number 4. Look out. Turn number 4, and the car goes around. I think that's the 27 of Trice Roden, I believe. We'll check. No, Trice is out there. I don't see a number here. Sorry, Lightning Sprints. 2 laps completed, 15-lap A main event here tonight for your Lightning Sprints. Green flag back in the air. It's still Bard. There's the 01 of Lane, the 22 of Fisher, your top 3. Then it's Younger, then Billings in the 51. But right now on the low side, we'll see if somebody pops up to the top here. I see a couple of these cars in the back of the field. Younger now with Trice Roden now in the 27 as he pops up high in turns number 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Bard, your race leader, coming into 3 and 4. Bard down on the low side. A little bit of catfishing right now with him in the 01 of Lane and Fisher in the 22. Those top 3 kind of pulling away from the field here. The 51, again, a Mark Billings. He's about a second and a half behind them. But right now, Bard starting to pull out about a 1.1 second lead here. Let's check that time again. A 1 second lead with Bobby Lane, then Fisher. Billings, Peyton Moreland now up into that 5th spot. Moreland moving up. Peyton Moreland gets by Chastity Younger in that 10. That'll be lap number 6. Come in the books now, 6 down. For the 71 of Bard. Let's see if the 01 of Lane now can close in on him. Now 0.8 of a second lead. Slowly but surely, the 01 of Bobby Lane, the CARB Hall of Fame driver, closing in on your race leader. Now to 0.7 of a second, gaining about 1/10 every time. Now Fisher now goes about halfway up. Let's see if Lane can close in on your leader. Now back to about an 0.8 of a second lead. That's about where it's staying right now for your race leader, Jeff Bard in the 71. Let's see if Lane can close in on him, though. Lane trying to find some moisture down on the low side of that track. Now 0.6 of a second on the lead. So again, kind of closing in slowly but surely now. Up in turn number 3 and 4. Fisher now going about halfway up. So between 6 and 0.7 of a second lead for Jeff Bard as laps start to count down. Just 5 remain. So be lap 11 this time across for your Power Eye Lightning Sprints. Those top 3 have pulled away from the field. Billings in the 51 and Peyton Moreland in 5th and the 49 of Bowers. Trice Roden the 27, the 10 of Younger and the 7 of Tyler Johnson. Sidner in the 65. There's your leader coming across again. So just 3 to go. Here comes Fisher now. Fisher to the outside of the 01 of Bobby Lane. Fisher now has found something about halfway up on that track. Fisher now making it work. Let's see if he can close in on your leader. White flag will come out this next time across. Down to a 0.5 of a second lead now. Jeff Bard, he is committed to the low side. Oh, and a car goes up and around here. Coming out of turn number 4, that brings out the yellow. Peyton Moreland, tough break for Peyton. He was in 5th. Think he broke the front end. There's what we're hearing down on the track. He was 5th at the time. White flag was getting ready to come out. And Moreland will go up on the hook. So will Jeff Bard be able to hold off Fisher in the 22, the 01 of Lane, the 51 of Billings, or the 49? Here we go. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. 2 laps remain for your lightning sprints here at Central Missouri Speedway in Warrensburg, Missouri. Up to the high side. Fisher now out of turn number 2. Jeff Bard slides up in front of him now. Now Fisher makes the commitment up out of turn number 4. Here comes Fisher, your new race leader. White flag back up in the air now. Fisher, your leader. Fisher brings him out of turn number 2. On the backside, back into 3 and 4. Will Bard have anything for him? No, it'll be 3 in a row for Chase Fisher. Bard, the 01 of lane, the 51 of Billings. And the 49 of Bowers. We'll head on down to your 3-time winner here at Central Missouri Speedway, Chase Fisher. Car, Jeff Fisher. Heck of a run for Jeff there tonight. Fisher Auto Body, Bronco Motorsports, All Clear Pumping and Sewer, Spectator Sports Bar and Grill. He gets the equipment off. Chase, that was a heck of a run. Tell you what, it seemed like you were just kind of waiting your time. You found something in that middle part of the track as you worked your way up to the front, and then finally, with that last caution, you had a chance to get by, and you did.
Yeah, I just know that following race cars, you ain't going to pass race cars, so I had to move up at some point in time, see if there was anything up there. Got up there, found the rubber, and this thing was a rocket, man. I can't thank everybody enough. We got upside down here at Nationals a couple weeks ago, junked out a chassis, built a whole new car and everything in the last 2 weeks, and come out and win. That's a testament to everything. I can't thank my crew guys enough, Charlie, Joe, and everybody that helps on this thing. Bothman Motorsports, Fisher Body Shop, All Clear Pumping and Sewer, Spectators, No Limits Lawn Care, Tow Pro, Midwest Powerhouse. He's got a hell of a tune in this thing. And also Jefferson City Autoplex. I couldn't do it without all these guys.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. You get the late race pass for the win. Chase Fisher! Break there for Devin. We'll see if he can come work his way back up through the field as he joins back at the tail of the field. There we go. Green flag back in the air. Here at Warrensburg again tonight, your Power Eyes Super Stocks, extra money on the line, $750 to win tonight here on Cliff Heron's Warrensburg Ford Race Night. Up to the high side. Right now, it's the 04 Frazon, but Nathan Vaughn gets a good bite off top there. Poe in the 45, the 10 of Mark Carter. 7 of Brett Wood. Blake Ewing, the 04B. There is McMillan, James McMillan in that car. Here comes the 12V of Vaughn, your new race leader. Whoa, they get together here across the front stretch. So Vaughn was scored as your race leader on that, although Frazon back in front again. Vaughn getting a good run on the top side out of turn number 4, though. Here it comes. Nathan Vaughn still your leader. So Vaughn, Frazon, Poe sticking to that low side of the track, and then you see Mark Carter about halfway up. And then it's Brett Wood, Blaine Ewing, Nathan Williams sliding back in the 75 now, but here comes the new leader. It is Cody Frazon. So Frazon, Vaughn, now as they start to stretch that lead out here with 4 laps in. This will be lap number 5, 20-lap A main event because of the extra money online here tonight. So Frazon, still Vaughn sticking up to the top side of the track. Pretty much committed up there so far. But here comes Poe in the 45 now. So Aaron Poe, your defending track champion here, won his first championship last year. Vaughn still getting a good run off that top. You have some bottom feeders down through the hubs in 1 and 2, and then over in 3 and 4. But Nathan Vaughn says, oh, I'm going to try it up here. He slides up and gets a bite off of that turn, high side of turn number 4. Good race between your top 3. Then it's Carter. It's Wood in the 7. Blaine Ewing, the 04B. James McMillan, Eichelberry, Devin back up the ninth as he gets up by Eichelberry now. Check out these top three. Still Frazon and Vaughn committed to the top. Aaron Poe right now sticking to the bottom. The 10 of Carter, the 7 of Brett Wood. There's your top five. Those are Shark chassis, by the way. The number 10 of Mark Carter is the builder of those Shark chassis. Elite Automotive, his business down in Warrensburg, helped put extra money on. This will be halfway this time. So lap number 10, halfway. And now Vaughn looks like he has a solid spot there at second, about a half a second lead. Or half a second behind Frazon, and then about 4/10 back to the 45 of Poe. Carter, Brett Wood, Ewing. The 8 of McMillan, the 67 of Devin Irvin. The 09 of Eichelberry. There's the 03 of Brockway and the 77 of Danny McKenzie. Back to your leader now. The 51 of Jester. And then Williams, the 75. Tyler Perryman, the 3. He will be the first car to go down the lap. Perryman, a 3. And the 75. Let's see what happens here as Frazon gets down below him. He puts him a lap down. Tyler Perryman. Now let's see how these drivers handle this lap traffic. Now Poe down low as the 3 of Perryman blocking the 12 of Nathan Vaughn. Vaughn has to stick a nose in down low. Now Williams, then the 75 goes a lap down as well to your leaders. So Frazon now, Poe in the 45. And Nathan Vaughn, Carter, and Brett Wood still your top five as they work their way. This will be 5 to go this time across for Frazon in the 04. Poe, now here comes the 12 of Vaughn again now to the top side. Nathan Vaughn. 51 of Jester now pulls off. 5-1 pulling off on the backside of the track. There'll be 4 to go this time across for your leader, Vaughn. Turn 1 and 2. A couple cars get together. McKenzie and the 8 of McMillan. Didn't see what happened down there as McMillan, first time out in that stock car. 16 laps in the books. So 16 laps completed. Let's see if Frazon can hold off Aaron Poe and Nathan Vaughn. Right now with your super stocks, Frazon with 2 feature wins and Poe in the 45 with 2 feature wins. Here comes Frazon. Here we go. Back underway here at Central Missouri Speedway. $750 to win for your Power Eye super stocks. Look out back there on the back stretch. Brett Wood in the 7 gets into the 12 of Nathan Vaughn, but he hangs on that top side. 2 wide, 3 wide coming out of turn 4. The 10 of Carter, but still Frazon, and the 45 of Poe. Here comes Mark Carter now. He gets right next to Nathan Vaughn. The 7 of Wood, the 67 of Devin Irvin up into the top 6. Devin went to the tail end of the field after the first lap. He's worked his way back up to 6th now. So just 2 laps remain. White flag will come out this next time for your race leader. Will the 04 pick up his 3rd feature win this year? Now Poe goes up to the top side. Nathan Vaughn still in 3rd. Here comes Brett Wood now up to 4th. Carter and Devin Irvin, there's your top 6. Aaron Poe says, well, I'm not going to win it down here. Turn number 4, yellow comes out. Blaine Ewing goes around. Oh, tough break there for the 04 of Frazon. 04 Bravo. Automotive, and I believe Chad Eichelberry, plus some other business partners, putting some extra money up tonight. There's going to be a random draw for some of those finished positions. Right now, it's the 04 of Frazon trying to hold off the 12 of Vaughn and the 45 of Aaron Poe. Green flag back in the air, green light, checker finish. Carter now. Here comes the 67 of Devin Irvin as well. Devin into the top 5 now as Wood goes to the top side of the track. White flag back in the air as Aaron Poe goes up to the top side in turn number 4, tries to make it happen up there. Can he make it out of turn number 2? Slides up there. Looks like he will not be able to make it as the 04 of Vaughn. Good battle back here for 4th and 5th, though, but your winner is Frazon, Poe, Carter. It will be Vaughn. I believe Nathan Vaughn, 67 to Devin Irvin in there as well, but your winner, Cody Frazon. Ewing Farms, Purchase Farms, Yeoman Race Engine, Cody Frazon. Up and out of the car, Cody Frazon. Heck of a win. There you go, bud. Hey, good job out there tonight. Guys using the top side, the low side. Vaughn was up on the top, and of course Aaron Poe right behind you throughout this race, but you held him off.
Yeah, I heard him every once in a while, and I honestly thought Nathan was going to last a little longer than he did on the top side, but it's pretty common here for that to blow off and the bottom wins. So, but yeah, I struggled there the last couple of laps. I was having a really bad vibration. I don't know what's going on, getting ready to show the gear or something, I think, but I'll take it. That's all right.
All right, congratulations on your win tonight. Great run here. I believe your 3rd feature win, Cody Frazon. And 1K of Tim Carrick on the front row. Outside of him, Gunnar Martin in the 75. Inside of row 2, Kevin Blackburn in the 16S with Dalton Kirk in the 30 car. It's Anthony Tanner in the 7 and the 88 of Jimmy Dow. Dustin Hodges, the 22, and the 22B of Rick Beebe. John Baker, the 311, the 14 of Cameron Grindstaff. Dennis Elliott in the 29 on the backside. It's Saturday Night Lights. Dust and dirt in the air with your mighty modifieds. Dennis Elliott, your winner last week in the 29 out of Mount Air, Iowa, the 13R. John Rutherford, David Wood in the 82. And joining us, Jesse Willard, I believe, in the 40 car. He was the car that checked in late. It's Saturday Night Lights. It's your mighty modifieds here at Central Missouri Speedway. Again on our Cliff Harris Warrensburg Ford race night, our final feature of the night. "25 laps for your mighty modifieds." It's Carrick as they bring him down the front stretch. He and Gunnar Martin in the 75. Here we go. Central Missouri Speedway, mighty modifieds. Tim Carrick, your early race leader, coming out of turn number 2. It's Carrick in the 75 of Gunnar Martin. 16, Kevin Blackburn. Right behind him, there's your top 3. Oh, as Carrick gets a little loose out of 4, it's Gunnar Martin. So Martin, your race leader, as he dives down to the low side in turn 1 and 2. Carrick and now the 16 of Blackburn. Here comes Dalton Kirk in the 30, the 7 of Anthony Tanner. There's your top 5 cars as of right now. See some cars jumping up to the top end of the track, including Jimmy Dow, the 29 of your winner last week of Dennis Elliott. Back to your leaders through the back stretch. It's Gunnar Martin. So Martin, Carrick, Blackburn. Blackburn goes also up to the top side of the track. See 2 definite lines here tonight, down low and up high as well. As the 88 of Jimmy Dow pops up there as well. Jimmy Dow, the 88. 22 of Rick Beebe also on the top side going into 3 and 4. And then Mount Air Elliott, Dennis Elliott up there as well, your current points leader. But Martin, Carrick, and the 16 of Blackburn down. Here, see high side in 3 and 4 for Martin, and also the 16 of Blackburn. Carrick and that Vanderbilt chassis stays down low. They dump down to the low side in 1 and 2, but definitely some high side runners up there as well. There's Rathgeber in the 13 car. He'll be your first car going down a lap. Right now with about 5 laps in, we'll see Rathgeber go down a lap. Oh, turn number 4. Turn number 2. Sorry about that. I think it's Tanner in the 7 that went around. That brings out the first caution. So Anthony Tanner out of Topeka, Kansas, makes the drive down here each and every week to go racing. Gunner right now number 2 in points, and it is a close points battle here early in the season yet. 2 feature wins for Gunner, 2 for Elliott, and 1 for Matt Johnson. He was here earlier this year, but right now Gunnar Martin brings him around turn numbers 3 and 4. We are back underway. Green flag, 6 laps in. It's Martin. Here comes the 16. A Blackburn up to that top side. Blackburn, let's see, goes back up to the top, follows Gunner up there. The 1K of Carrick stays down low, so definitely a top and a bottom line here. That'll be lap number 7 for your Mighty Modifieds here tonight. Still Gunnar Martin early this season. He has really kind of taken a stranglehold earlier in this year with 8 laps into this 25-lap A main event. Carrick, and you see again Martin and Blackburn, and also here comes Dustin Hodges now. Dustin up to the top side. Here comes the 22 car. He's right up by the 14 of Grindstaff now. Now starting to lengthen out that lead a little bit, over a second lead now for Gunnar Martin. So Martin, Carrick, Blackburn. Now Dustin Hodges. Dustin Hodges working his way up through the field now. Hodges started inside of row number 4 in that 7th spot. Starting to move his way up here. Up into that top 5 now, Dustin Hodges. This will be halfway this time, So 17, lap 17 that time across. For Gunnar Martin, the 1K of Carrick, the 16 of Blackburn, the 22 of Hodges, Grindstaff, the 30 of Kirk, the 29 of Elliott, Willard in the 40 car, as now Gunnar Martin puts Rathgeber down a lap in that 13R. Here's the 75 again of Martin. Worked his way through that lap traffic. Carrick and the 16. There's your top 3. Again, Blackburn. Hodges, though, making something happen up here on the top side. He's up into 4th now. So Dustin Hodges in the 22. He started 7th. Working his way up into that top 4, up on it, mainly on the top side of the track. Now here comes the 29, also of Dennis Elliott. Elliott now moving up as well. Grindstaff in between the 2 of them. Elliott up to that 6th spot now. He started back in the field quite a bit too. Take a look at Dennis Elliott. He started 11th. He's back. Dennis Elliott moving his way up now. Here's your race leader across the front side. There's the 75 of Martin, the 1K of Carrick. That's 2, 2nd spot. 3rd spot to the 16 of Blackburn. Leaves the 14 of Grindstaff. Here's the 29. Look out, the 29. Hodges in the 22 now, right up next to Blackburn, and the 29 of Elliott. They're up on the top side of the track, and they're moving up. They're definitely moving up here on this top side. Dustin Hodges and also the 29 of Elliott. They're using it more down here in turns 3 and 4, and here comes Hodges now in the 22. See if he can move up into that third spot now as he gets right next to Blackburn in the 16. But meanwhile, Gunnar Martin is walking away from the field here over a straightaway lead. He gets by Baker in the 3:11. So Martin, Carrick, and now the fight is for that third spot for Blackburn and the 22 of Hodges. Good race there between those two. And now Hodges gets a nose in front of him. Here comes Dustin Hodges in the 22. But Blackburn gets a good run off that low side out of turn number 4. So those two races, good race. You can always find a race on the track, even though the leader walking away from the field now gets up into more lap traffic and see if it slows him down. But good battle back here. Dustin Hodges takes that spot away. Hodges up into third now. Gets by Blackburn, and it's Grindstaff, and then the 29 of Elliott. Meanwhile, back to your leader. White flag is out for your race leader. There's the 75 of Gunnar Martin. The 1K of Carrick. Let's see if Hodges can catch Carrick here on the last lap. Don't think it'll happen. But again, Gunnar Martin, as he comes out of turn number 4, your winner again tonight, Gunnar Martin in the 75. It's the 1K, it's Carrick, the 22 of Hodges, Blackburn, the 14 of Grindstaff, the 29, and then the 30 of Kirk, Willard in the 40 car, BB in the 22. So heck of a run tonight. Again, Gunnar Martin, your winner. So again, on behalf of Earl and Susan Walls, we thank you for your patience tonight. Have a safe drive home. If you've had something to drink, designate a driver. NTJ Builders, Martin's Auto Salvage, Rick BB Heating and Air Conditioning Weight Service, Gertz Engines, Design Source Flooring, RPM Motorsports, signs by Gunnar. That's his business. He does a lot of the wraps. So again, fans, have a safe drive home tonight. God's blessings to you. We'll see you back here again next week. USAC Sprints Cars. Gunnar Martin gets that helmet off, gets the equipment off. Up and out of the car. Gunnar Martin, your winner tonight. Good job there tonight, Gunnar. Here you go, bud. Another hot one out here tonight. King's Trucking, Procurate Network, Ron's Roadhouse. Oh, hang on to that. That's the receiver. You don't want to lose that. But good run here again tonight. You just have this car dialed in.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, Earl got this track slick and smooth. It's racy. You could race anywhere on this racetrack tonight. So hats off to him and the crew. Badass racetrack. And, yeah, the race car is just, it blows my mind how awesome it is. It's so fun to drive. And it just tickles me to death that we built this damn thing.
Well, congratulations again on your run tonight. You guys have a good battle going on between you and Dennis Elliott in the points. And tell you what, good finish again tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, your winner tonight, Gunnar Martin with the Modifieds. Again, please have a safe trip home tonight. If you've had something to drink, please designate a driver. Again, put those phones down, folks. No texting while driving. Again, visit SaveMoLives.com. Be sure to join us again next week. Good night.